In the pursuit of affordable homes in the Dallas area, we are in Forney once again. I have a model here by Centex Home called the Fentress, and there is something specifically important about this model you're not going to want to miss. Hey everyone, Colin Slattery here again. I wanted to bring you this Fentress model by Centex Homes today because there's quite a few features that you really don't want to miss. Stay tuned to the end when I reveal the biggest one about this particular home. Now this home is a 4-bed. It is a 2.5 bath. It's 2,257 square feet, and it really does shine. This home is built for affordability. It's built for the person that's looking to save some money when they're purchasing their home. There is one available in the community right now, and you can purchase it if you're interested. Now, the first thing I notice about this model is that back to the same open layout concept that we're seeing at every home. Number one thing that I noticed here was that there was electric. This is the debate we've been having back and forth about electric versus gas. This home has electric microwave, electric stove, and then here you have your double basin sink with your dishwasher next to it, which is key. So we've toured quite a few new builds at this point, and I know a lot of the content isn't up yet. I am working on getting that up there for you guys so you can see all the new homes in Forney that are available right now. The ones that we have seen, if you haven't had a chance, definitely go take a look at them. You can like and subscribe as well. You can go to the playlist though for the home tours. It will show you all the different home tours that we have available right now. Now this home was specifically designed for affordability, but what I liked about it was that they definitely had a lot of touches to the home that even though you're buying something that's very affordable, you're also getting quite a bit of square feet. You're also getting a decent sized backyard. The primary suite was, I thought, a really good size. I believe that's at least a queen size bed, maybe a king. I didn't bring my measuring tape, but when we go take a look at it, you can bring yours. Now, Centex is a builder that I'm very familiar with. They did build homes in Phoenix where I got my start, and I've seen a lot of them. In fact, at one point, and I mentioned it in a previous video, I was actually thinking about purchasing a Centex home. The only reason I didn't is we found the one that I purchased at a better deal. It wasn't a new build at the time, it was actually a resale home. So just to give you an idea, the new build incentives on this particular property and the properties in this community are crazy. I was really impressed with them. You can see a good sized primary suite closet here. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the home itself in this video. What I really wanted to cover was some of the incentives that they're offering and some of the cool things that I saw when I was walking through this particular home. So this community really stood out to me because they have homes that are at least 1,552 square feet all the way up to 2,520 square feet. The biggest one is actually 5'3". The smallest one is a 3'2", plus there is a study. These are all homes that are available right now, just to keep that in mind. They're not homes that they have to build. They're already ones that are built or nearly completed. So if you want to know which ones are available right now, definitely give me a call. I can let you know. But there are quite a few that are available in this community at really reasonable price points. The highest one being $360,490 and the lowest one being $279,990. Prices we are just not seeing anywhere else in the Dallas area. It's extremely affordable, especially for this square footage that we're talking about here. In a previous video, I mentioned how important it was for me to bring this content to you because I wanted to make sure that I was showing you all the available homes in the area, the affordability in this particular part of Dallas, so that when you are going to buy a home, you know that one, there are homes that are going to meet your budget, and two, you have somebody that, if you choose to give me a call, has walked through these homes, has taken a look at them. I have a good understanding of them, so I'm able to tell you more about them when we speak. Now, this backyard is slightly misleading. I'm going to pan around to the right here real quick. This is one thing I did want to point out. These are two models side by side. If you look at those 3 bars on the fence there, I believe the middle bar is probably the dividing point for the yard, so don't get too misled by that size of the yard, but just so you know, it's not that full yard. Those are 2 different lots put together. They just didn't build the fence in the middle. Now, I know I mentioned that I wasn't going to say a whole lot about this house, but I did want to point out that the staircase to the second floor is right here. I thought that was kind of cool because when you actually walk in the home, you can see this big grand opening, which is really nice. Again, when people are looking for an affordable home, a lot of times they know, hey, I'm not going to be buying a mansion, but I want something nice for what I'm paying for. And this home definitely combines those elements in a really good way. You have a loft area up here. You have the bedrooms, a bathroom, a closet space. You also have the air return for the air conditioning. If that's relevant to you, I think it's kind of nice to have air conditioning because it does get hot in the summertime. Not as hot as Phoenix, I will say. This is a big argument, but you know, Phoenix is a dry heat, as they say. So again, linen closet here. Look at me talking about this home anyway. I couldn't help it. I do like this home. Linen closet. Plenty of shelving. Now, some people have been asking me why my videos sound a little echoey. To be honest with you, I'm brand new to YouTube, so I'm still trying to figure everything out. I do record everything after the fact so that I don't have to take 500 videos of the same thing and re-record myself telling you all the ramblings that I tell you in these voiceovers. So I do record in my office. It is a voiceover, which is why you can hear the echo in my office as well. But I just wanted to make that disclaimer so that if you were wondering why it is that I sounded so echoey. There you go. Now again, there's 3 bedrooms upstairs here. 1 bathroom, does have 2 sinks, full bath, obviously a commode, everything that you need in a bathroom, it's there. But how about that big reveal that I was going to mention? So if you recall from some of my previous videos, actually most of the models that I walked through at this point, I have mentioned that when you walk in a model home, what you see is not always what you get. And what I mean by that is that all the furniture obviously isn't included, all the fixtures not included, everything is usually standard, or they pick out a package for the spec home that you're going to buy. In the case of actually building a home from the ground up, you're going to pick all the features yourself, so it's not always going to look exactly like the model home. The great part about this particular community is I was actually informed by my rep there that this home is what you get. Now, disclaimer, that doesn't include the furniture. It doesn't include the lamps that are sitting on the furniture. It doesn't include the wall art. It doesn't include some of the colors on the walls, all that stuff. Definitely not the mirror. If you like a circle mirror, you can go to a local store and buy that. The curtains are not included. But what is included? All the fixtures, the lighting that's in the ceilings, the cabinetry, the countertops, the appliances, the flooring, all the trim, everything is included with this home. I thought that was great when you consider, hey, I want to walk through a model home, but I know that it's not going to look like the home that I'm going to buy that's currently built. This home is definitely a what you see is what you get home. I love that about this particular community. It makes it really easy to make these videos and show them to you so that you know what you're going to get when you purchase with this particular community by Centex Homes. Now we're going to head back downstairs here, but I just want to mention that Centex does have some offerings just like the other communities that we've walked into. Everything from interest rates buy downs to different specials that they're running. If you want to know more about that, or you just want to get in touch and talk about some of the new builds we've walked through or some of the other stuff that's available, definitely like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and also feel free to reach out to me. My number is in the description below, and my email address is there as well.